Hi, I'm David with CabinetParts.com, and today I'm going to show you how to install the Blum Aventos HL lift system. First, let me disclose a little information before we start the installation process. This video is intended for the average homeowner or DIYer who wants to tackle this project themselves. This video will demonstrate the basic steps without having to purchase thousands of dollars in tools and equipment. Now, I cannot stress enough about safety, so always wear your eye protection, and like always, if this project seems too big for you to handle, contact a professional. Here is a list of tools you'll need for this project: an electric drill or cordless screw gun with a number 2 posi extension bit, a number 2 posi screwdriver for fine-tuned door adjustments, a 5mm drill bit, a miter saw or a hacksaw, a combination square, and finally, a metric tape measure and a pencil. There are 6 main components of the Aventos HL lift system: the lift mechanisms, the arm assemblies, the stabilizer rod, the mounting brackets, the cover caps, and the installation instructions. For demonstration purposes, I will be installing this system in a frameless or panel application cabinet 18 inches in height with a 5-piece frame door. If you have a face frame cabinet, you will need to build out the sides flush to the inside opening of the frame with additional material, and your screw locations will be different. Refer to the PDF instructions for framed cabinet and alternative door heights and applications. Now let's start by marking our screw locations. Measure down from the inside top of the cabinet 88 millimeters. Now make your first mark 37 millimeters from the front of the cabinet, followed by a second mark 229 millimeters from the front of the cabinet. A combination square will help you ensure your marks are square to the front of the cabinet. Now repeat the steps for the other side of the cabinet. Use your 5mm bit and pre-drill a hole 1/8 of an inch deep at each mark. The 2 holes will allow you to place the lift system in the correct location as you use the 5 enclosed screws to attach the lift mechanisms to the cabinet sides. Next are the arm assemblies. The arm assemblies are clearly marked left and right. Insert the locator pin on the arm into the lift mechanism of the socket. Lift up the arm assembly and lock it into place. Now repeat the steps for the second arm. After the arm assemblies have been attached, we'll install the stabilizer rod. The length of the stabilizer rod is the interior cabinet opening width minus 129 millimeters. Use a miter saw or a hacksaw to cut your rod to length. Slide the cover caps on each end first. Insert the stabilizer rod onto the spring-loaded adapter first. As this side will compress, line up the other side of the stabilizer rod into place. Now simply slide the cover caps over the locking tabs and the rod assembly is complete. Now let's focus on the door. You'll need to know what your top and side overlay measurements are in millimeters. Use the PDF installation instructions to determine the starting points for your mounting brackets. For this cabinet, I am using the 20L 3800 series arms. The PDF instructions tell me to measure down 253 millimeters plus my top overlay, which in this case is 15 millimeters, or a total of 268 millimeters from the top of the door and on each side of the door. From the side of the door, measure 12.5 millimeters plus your side overlay and make your first mark. Using your combination square, you will make 3 more marks, 32 millimeters apart. Use the proper flathead screws and attach the mounting plates with all 4 screws. With the mounting plates attached to the doors, hold the door in front of the arms and insert the bottom of the plates first. Simply push the door in slightly to click and lock the door into place. Once your door has been attached, the door may not stay up or close too fast or too slow. The tension adjust can be adjusted to fit your needs. Simply use your power screw gun and a number 2 posi bit. Insert the posi bit into the tension adjust hole on the lift mechanism. With your posi bit spinning clockwise, you will add tension, and with your posi bit spinning counterclockwise, you will decrease the tension. The tension should be equal on both lift mechanisms. After you adjust the tension of the door, you'll want to use the fine-tune adjustments to properly align your door. Use your number 2 posi driver. Use the first adjustment screw closest to the bottom of the door to adjust the vertical or up and down position on each side of the door. The center adjustment screw will help you adjust the horizontal or left or right position on each side of the door. And finally, the top adjustment screw will adjust the in and out position. Once your door has been completely adjusted, simply snap the cover plates on the lift mechanisms and enjoy. Now, to get more information on the Blum Aventos HK lift systems, including the optional servo drive components, visit us online at www.CabinetParts.com.